Independence Day, the 4th of July. What better way to spend America's birthday than with America's pastime? Baseball. The Morehead City Marlins have traveled to Colonial Heights, Virginia to face the Tri-City Chili Peppers. Lance Williams here alongside Christian Doms, Trey Keenis. Trey, last night the Marlins, a tough night out at home against the Greenville Yard Gnomes, lost 8-4. They struggled with hitting, with runners on base, 14 left on board. What went wrong?
Yeah, ultimately, Lance, you answered it kind of in your question. 14 runners left on base. There's 3 separate occasions where they had the bases loaded, and collectively they only mustered up one run with that. One of the bright spots in the offense was Jack Meyer last night, just a triple away from hitting the cycle. He had a solo shot along with, as mentioned, and the double. So obviously, I think you look at that loss, you might think that the wheels are falling off, but ultimately, I just think it comes down to execution. Morehead City put themselves in positions to be successful. They just have to finish the job. So great opportunity tonight to bounce back against the Tri-City pitching staff that has struggled this far this season.
Morehead City, they loaded the bases 3 separate times, only scored 1 run in those opportunities. Trey, he mentioned Jack Meyer, a monster game for the third baseman, 3 for 3, his first multi-hit game of the season. Also hit a home run and a double, 2 runs batted in total. We got to speak to him earlier today. Here with Marlins infielder Jack Meyer. Jack, first off, you're playing baseball on the 4th of July. It's got to be awesome.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. Just feeling patriotic right now. We're in Tri-City. Good place to play some baseball.
Last night, your 3 hits, a home run, a double. How did that feel?
Feels really good. Unfortunately, we got the loss, but just personally feel really good at the game.
That must have been a special game for you as your family was in attendance. How cool is that, spending that moment with them?
Well, it was very cool. My mom got the ball after she loves doing it, so it was very cool how they were there.
Since we talked to you last, you made a commitment to Maryville University. Walk me through that decision.
Well, it's a very tough decision, as a lot of people know, but I feel like I made the right one, staying home in St. Louis, near St. Louis at Maryville.
Well, Jack, congrats and best of luck.
Thank you.
Always fun talking to Meyer. Christian, Morehead City, their offense struggled with guys on base last night. But this is a Tri-City team that is bottom 2 in the CPL in earned run average, and they have a guy in Jake Duvall with an ERA north of 10 starting tonight. How can they succeed against that guy?
Well, this is a pitcher that Morehead City already had a lot of success against. The first time these two teams played against each other here at Shepherd Stadium back on June 12th. In his start, Duvall gave up 6 earned runs to the Fish. Now, the Chili Peppers would eventually come back to win that game, walk it off, but you think about that whole offensive performance for Morehead City, had a season-high 15 hits against this Chili Peppers pitching rotation, so there's definitely a chance for that same success to repeat tonight. And this is a Chili Peppers team, as you mentioned, Lance, pitching has not been their strong suit this entire season. They've gone 3-7 in their last 10 games and are giving up an average of 10 runs to their opponents in that stretch. This is a perfect time for Morehead City's offense to really get a jump start tonight early on in the game.
Looking to get a jump start for sure. Morehead City, they've lost their last 2 games, and they have now slid down to the 3rd spot in the East Division standings. Trey, on the other end, the starting pitcher for Morehead City, Reed Bertram, the lefty from Gardner-Webb, second-year Marlin. He's been reliable this season, a sub-2 ERA, named to the All-Star team that'll be played next week. What do you expect from the Southpaw?
I just want to start, Lance, by saying that I think reliable is an understatement. This guy has been about as consistent as you can ask for, making his 4th start this season, 2nd appearance overall. Just 2 runs given up, both of them earned throughout 16 1/3 innings pitched for the Gardner-Webb product this season. Really a heavy fastball guy, about 3/4 of the time will sprinkle in that breaking ball with the changeup once in a blue moon. So for him, it's about locating that fastball early, getting some movement on there, and keeping that Tri-City lineup guessing. I expect him to continue to pick up right where he left off over the course of this season and leave tonight's contest with good taste of mouth heading into All-Star Week next week.
Reed Bertram will be the starter for Morehead City. The Marlins and Chili Peppers have faced off twice so far this season. The home team winning each of the previous times, with the Marlins looking to change that tonight. First pitch will be at 7 o'clock. You can listen to these two on Mixler.